All right, so this is day one of a trip from California all the way to Florida in my truck. This actually was day two, technically, because I drove to Arizona last night and I parked on the Colorado River, which is beautiful and quite nice. And now we're gonna head up north to Sedona, Flagstaff, Grand Canyon area, and then go from there. We have a bit of a conundrum, however, in that, of course, the remnants of a tropical storm is headed to cover the entire Southwest. So now I have to figure out rain would be fine, except that, as you can see here, the adventure wagon is a tent. And tents are fine in the rain, but packing them up and leaving them wet for days on end, not a particularly good thing to do on a tent. So I'm gonna have to figure out what to do for the next couple of days so that my tent doesn't get all moldy. And maybe long term, maybe we need a different solution. Anyway, got to do some driving here early this morning because I got to work, because I have a job, and that's important. So last night I was searching online, looking at the weather for a bunch of different places, like, can I avoid this storm? What do I do? The answer is no, I can't avoid it. I can go back home. That's about all I can do. Or drive all the way through to like Dallas and completely missing all the things that I want to see. So none of those are very good options. So what I've decided is that I'm going to continue on with my plan, which was to go to Sedona, Flagstaff, Grand Canyon, and then up to like Four Corners area. But in order to not have my tent be soaked for 4 days, I think I'll camp tonight, pack up the tent dry, and then the next 2 nights I think I'll get a hotel or something. And that should give me 2 days through 2 days of the storm. And then if I camp in the rain the last night, then it'll be dry and I can dry my tent the next day. That's my plan. 2 things about this that are interesting. One, it might make for some really good photos, because sometimes bad weather means better photographs. So maybe I'll be able to get some good shots of Grand Canyon and stuff, because you don't see extreme weather in those areas that often. It's the desert. It doesn't rain that much, except now. The other thing is, it's convinced me that if I want to do this kind of thing more, I need a better rig. I need a different kind of setup. And I'm going to stop at a place in Flagstaff that builds like really lightweight, like camper shelves. So that could be cool. And I'm going to see what they build, and maybe I'll buy one in the future. We'll see. Anyway, lots of driving today. Gonna have to stop and do a lot of work. But that's kind of the plan at this point. Arizona's pretty. So apparently I'm in Walnut Canyon. Never heard of it before, but I saw that there was free camping, so I thought I'd come check it out. So let's veer off the trail here and have a look, huh? See if we can find a good spot that isn't stamped down. I don't know. I didn't see any signs about staying on the trail, so it's probably okay. Let's go check it out. Wow. That's pretty insane. Oh, and look over here. These people, you walk down this pathway all the way down like into the canyon over here. Probably can't really see that, but I'm gonna check the rest of this out tomorrow, I think. Need to go find a camp spot, do some more work. And this will either be really cool because it'll be raining and no one will be here, or it'll be garbage because it'll be raining or snowing. We'll see. It's like right by the road. Maybe this spot. Yeah, which is probably kind of nice, comfortable. All right, I think we found a spot here, and I have a plan. I don't know if it's a good plan, but it's a plan. So this spot is pretty close to the road, the dirt road and the paved road. So if it rains and this turns to mud, it should be pretty easy to get out of here. I'll show you here. So there's the dirt road literally right there, and the paved road's probably 100 yards that way. Additionally, if it snows or rains, snows better because the tent won't get as wet, I can actually park my truck up under these trees so that there's less precipitation on it, because now the forecast is getting earlier and earlier. And again, the rain's fine. The problem is that it's gonna rain for days and days, and I don't want to leave my tent wet. So I think that's what we'll do. I think we'll stay here tonight, and I think we'll hope that it snows, not too early in the morning. We'll go check out Walnut Canyon, I think, in the morning. Hike, looks like a pretty cool hike down into the ravine down there. There's like some old like where the Native Americans they had like structures and stuff down there. And I think there's even enough firewood around here to make a fire. So I think I'm gonna do that tonight too. That's my plan. I think that's the whole thing. And then tomorrow, probably get a hotel room or something. Just work and drink coffee and, you know, have like a nice dinner or something maybe somewhere. And then by then, we'll have gotten through hopefully the worst of the weather, and we can cut north maybe to Grand Canyon. It's kind of what I'm thinking at this point. If you're watching this, don't ever do this. First of all, don't bring glass to campsites because it breaks and then it ends up like this. It also cuts your trash bags. Don't leave all of your crap at a campsite, ever. No one wants to clean up after you. Don't do that. There's like a grate down here, a bunch of cans. It's just garbage behavior. So look, someone even built a new fire pit over here because they just didn't want to deal with this mess over here. It's really sad and unfortunate. Definitely some dead stuff down here. Alright, I gotta turn you off so I can collect my firewood. Alright, I collected my firewood here. Bought some at the store. There's just so many left and charred pieces here. And I collected some dead stuff that was on the ground. That's not allowed in some places. But I don't know the rules here, but it's freaking everywhere. So I figure at a minimum it's a little bit of cleanup. I'm not going to deal with these people's trash. There's too much of it this time around. So yeah, I think tonight we're going to do some work on the laptop. I got LTE 3 bars here, so that's pretty cool. And we'll wait for the weather to come in. Have a fire in a couple hours. See where the night takes us. It's gonna be a cold one, down in the 30s Fahrenheit. I don't know. All right, well that's the night. We're gonna do a quick warm fire, try and get in bed early, and hope we get up in time to get the tent put away somewhat dry. And we'll see what tomorrow brings. Well, my hopes for snow instead of rain this morning were not realized. And it's getting worse. It's 5 a.m. and there's a thunderstorm coming. So I need to pack this thing up wet. I need to do it quickly. I guess the tent's going away wet. It's not too bad. It could be worse. Well, I'm pretty wet. I'm pretty cold. It's a little above freezing. I'm pretty tired. And I've never been less happy with my rooftop tent. I've camped in that thing probably 30 times now, and I've loved it. But at the moment I do not love it. That thing was pretty wet. I don't know what we're gonna do about that, but I think this is the end of this video. Thank you for watching. The adventure continues. We'll catch you in the next one.